Ready?
On.
Hello, Americans. Back again. Twice in one day. I gave the whole spill on this Traveleze this morning, and now, after thinking at it and cleaning some stuff out of here and playing around with it a little bit, I'm determined for one thing, it's going to be a lot more work than I assumed, which usually is how it turns out. This one, and then the more I thought about it as I'm going along here, this old 65 will be worth so much, a lot more money if I go ahead and do it all right and put it back together. So I don't know how extreme I'll go with that, but we'll see. But this right here, well, first you look over here, this wall here with all this black, you know, and all this stuff is just done. But the best way for you to check on one of these old trailers to see if there's rot and stuff like that. I mean, obviously here you got water damage, and what that is, the buildup condensation and leaking and stuff building up here, coming down here and then running down the wall, deteriorates that. This here, the best way for you to check the framing and stuff, just like I said on the corners, which I assumed it was going to be, and it is, just take your old pocket knife and look at how you can just stick this. Look at that. I had one trailer that I did that I literally, the whole front cone, I took my hands and just swiped it like this, wiped the whole wall out after I pulled the paneling off, and I used a vacuum and vacuumed up the framing. That's how bad some of these get. Anyway, so now, plans change a lot in our lives. One day we're doing something, and the next second we're doing something different. So now, because I need to, like I said, need to make some greenbacks, so now I've decided that the motorhome that I kind of showed one of the first videos or something that we were talking about using for the cookhouse, which I've kind of came to the conclusion I'd rather use another trailer, or once we get the property, just build me an actual cookhouse cabin. So now the motorhome, I pulled it from over here to over here. So now what we're going to do, what's been tight here? Come here, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty's following me with the camera. Crazy. It's crazy. It's dangerous around here. We've got too much junk. So now, I just pulled this around. This one's the 1978 Ford. It's got the old Ford front, van front on it. 1978 Williams Craft. Kind of a classic. Hasn't ran in 2 years, but I drove it in here. I actually drove this thing when I first got it because I loved it. I drove it around for about 3 months when I was in the process of just kind of fixing it up a little bit. Was going to go all out, and at the time we ended up having to live behind our store that we had at the time for a little while. So I ended up just kind of, you know, jerry-rigging it together. So because Katie ended up using it for a bedroom for about a year actually. So now it's been sitting out here for 2 years. I drove it here. I haven't had it started in 2 years. So now the plan, kind of scan, look over it, and look in front of this. Getting ready now to clean it out, wash it and all that. Look at that, front's just dirty, but it's a cool, man, it's like a little bug thing, looking thing. I just love the looks and everything of it. But this one I think I'm just going to clean up, and I'm not actually going to do any work or anything to it because I need to make some quick cash. I think I can turn this one over for a pretty fast buck with the running 302. I'm going to try to get it running because it hasn't been fired up in 2 years, and spray it out and wash it out and pull all my crap out of there and get her down the road. Alright, you guys have a good day.